Hi everyone, it's Tracy Lichty, your CEO at Newcastle. I have missed you all so much. I haven't been able to do a video for a while, and we got to crack out the colors today. So we are back to team colors so that we can get some things moving and shaking around here just a little bit. So as you guys know, you got your message last week from Paul. He was helping me out since I was still recovering, and I want to thank you for all of your support during our outbreak and your extra support from myself and my family as we've all recovered now. So we are obviously working with residents going to breakfast every day. Everyone can go to breakfast. The laundry rooms are open by sign up, so we know when people use them and we can get in there and clean them before the next person. Sunday we started Mass, Newcastle Mass, and communion to the apartment doors. And then for December the 1st, the hair salon opened, and then we cracked out our team colors. So Team Purple, which is first floor and fourth floor, they have certain days they can go eat in the dining room for lunch and dinner. Or if you're on Team Orange, you live on second floor and then you can go to lunch and dinner. Or if you're Team Yellow, which is third floor, then you get to go to lunch and dinner on your days. And as we open more things, we'll continue to use those team colors. And it just really helps to break up the building, and it's super easy for the residents to know what team they're on. We've got signs throughout the building again that tell you what team you're on. We've got big poster signs when they walk in the dining room that tell them what color today is. And then we are color coding our daily communication to them so that we can make sure they know exactly where they can go, what they can do. And we're just super encouraging them to drink because they weren't doing very good at that. And walking every day. Get out of their room. Walk in the hallway, walk outside if it's nice. I guess next week's supposed to be like 50 degrees. So get outside, put your hat and your coat on, but get outside and get some fresh air. We are doing park and chats, and we are doing video chats. So there's sign-ups for you guys on all of that. So please, we'll send the link here and you can sign up for any of those that you might like to do. So, a couple other things I wanted to talk about. We are still testing staff members. So each week we're testing the staff to make sure that we stay virus free. So residents are good. Residents are healthy right now. Some of them are still kind of getting some physical therapy. Some are at rehab centers planning to be home soon. But we are testing the staff. So every Monday we test the staff. And actually this week we're going to test twice because of Thanksgiving last week. But we do have test kits here, and we are able to test the staff with the rapid test kits so that we can do our very best to keep the virus outside of Newcastle and not inside again. So we're doing that right now. But we are also continuing to screen the residents each and every day. So each and every day they get asked about how they're feeling, if there's anything different, take their temperature, check their oxygen. Doing that still continuously every single day for the residents. Vaccine update. I want to talk about that. I'm sure you've been hearing on the news that it's so close, it's so ready. I want you to know that Community Pharmacy that supports Newcastle, they support us in many ways, whether they provide the medications for the residents that we give medicine for, whether they've done our flu shot clinic, whether they review medical charts for us. They do all of those services. They are on the forefront of being able to be a pharmacy that gives the vaccine. They notified me that they are one of 8 pharmacies in the nation that were approved to give out the vaccines. So I'm so glad we have a partnership with them. So as I get more information, I will share it with you. But my understanding is that it's going to be here soon. And I'm going to send you a little information, attach it for you from the Catholic Health Association in regards to the vaccine, just to be sure that you all understand that they support the vaccine. So I will attach that to your message. As we know more, I will share it with you. But I just want you to know community pharmacy on the forefront, super involved, and they're communicating with Newcastle regularly on how we are on that. I wanted to talk about, would someone still need to quarantine? So, resident goes to a doctor's appointment. We're not going to ask them to quarantine after a doctor's appointment if Newcastle drives them, and we want to use the community positivity rate to whether a family member can attend with them or not. So, if the positivity rate is above 10%, and I will give you that number every week, and Lou and Kelly will know it as well, who helped with the appointments. If it's above 10%, we want our residents to go to the doctor alone as much as possible. Meaning, like if they have a surgery, then yes, you would go with them. Or if they have some dementia and it's not safe for them to go to a doctor's appointment alone, then we would have you go with them. But if my mom lived here and she was independent and she had to go to the doctor because she needed her cortisone shot in her knee, I'm going to ask that she can go by herself. The less people we have involved, the better if the positivity rate is above 10%. This week it was at 14%, so we're still above that 10%. Okay, so no quarantine needed if we just keep it really simple. That's how I look at it. Let's keep it super simple. We drive them, they safely go to the appointment, we bring them home. So that's how we would look at it. But if I had a resident who had to go to the hospital, and upon their return, they would quarantine for 14 days. Okay? Or if I had a resident who went to a family event or an outside event of Newcastle and they were with other people, then yes, upon their return, they would need to quarantine for 14 days. Okay? So those things kind of come back into play. Return from a rehab center. They would return and they would need to quarantine for the 14 days. Only exception on that is that if I am a resident who, during our recent outbreak, were positive and now I'm recovered and I'm coming home from the hospital or I'm coming home from rehab, then I will not need to quarantine for the 14 days. Okay? But if I were to go out to an outing, a family event, or an outside group, no matter what, I would quarantine for 14 days when I got home. Okay? So, that is what I have right now. We're definitely seeing the residents a lot more. It was great to see a group of them at lunch today, or lunch on the 1st, and then every other day, and it was great to be able to touch them and give them a bit of a hug or just a touch on the shoulder and let them smile at us while they were in the dining room. So I love getting to see them, and I was so glad to be able to be in the dining room today. Purple wig and all, because they love that silliness, and it was a great, great, great thing to do. So I would love for you to let me know if you have any questions, any concerns. I'm super glad I got to do a video for you today. It's been so long. And besides that, I hope you have a great day. Thanks so much.